Yeah. You guys. Yeah. Hi. Oh, hi, Wild Guy. You're the first one up on the hi. Hi, cool story. Hi. I gotta clean the lens on the computer. Hi. Hang on, I gotta clean the lens. Hi, Cami Productions. Hi, Crypto Cat. Hi. Hi, Red Star. Waffle Guy. And Miko Gaming. Hi. Yeah, this is live. Yeah. Akimi, yeah. Yeah, I didn't really pay attention to. I didn't really go into my videos or anything. That's the only, I mean, best bet. Well, just put a link or just, yeah. I tried looking into your channel, but it only showed like 5 videos or some. I'm telling you, Crypto Cat says, I would stay, but I'm at my cousin's place and earphones broke. Oh, man. Good night. Oh, well. Crypto Cat. Red Star says, I'm telling you, not much. Not much. I'm telling you. Waffle Guy says, thanks for the shout out and the latest. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You had a great birthday, huh? Very nice. Hi, Lindsay Reynolds. Yeah, you're live. How funny. Yeah. It seems to me that Sundays, it seems to me that Fridays and Sundays are my days where my mood is stable enough to go on these live streams. Let me see. Yeah, that's what it seems like for me. Cool story missed the last live stream. Well, yeah, I want to try to. I think it seems like that's my routine. Friday and Sundays. It seems like it, but it's mood warrant though. It depends if my mood is okay or not. If I'm not depressed or anything, I'm okay. As long as I'm not depressed or as long as my mood is stable, I usually do it on Fridays and Sundays. Friday night, well, it's Friday nights and Sunday nights usually. Horror DVD Devil. Hi. Do I collect cassette tape? I do. I'm doing a little bit of here and there. Well, blank cassettes that I'm collecting a lot of these days. These blank cassettes. I found these. I found these in the thrift store the other day. I found these. Yeah, and music cassettes. I'll collect some here and there. And Crypto Cat, I think it was you that said that about the yeah. Crypto Cat says neat blue light. Yeah, that one, huh? Huh, Crypto Cat. Well, I'm gonna change colors there. Telling ya. Yeah, I'll change it back to blue. That's cool, huh? That light, huh? Emiko Gaming says, I love your vids and I wish I was around that time. Well, you will come to the right channel for this. You come to the right place. Telling you. Yeah. DZ108434 said, Gil, that's a nice toy bicycle behind. Oh, yeah. That one, that one, huh? Yeah. That, yeah, I came around that in a bike shop and I thought, why not, Yeah, that's funny. Hi, some human being. Hi, Olenya. Leo. Hi, Eric Dela Cruz. Hi, Randy SoCal. Hi, Red Star FC 85 says, "Did you and your bros play any sports growing up?" Well, my brother was into baseball. Like they used to play baseball like in a team, back in the day. It was only Hector and Arnold or my brothers, they played sports. Like they had like a little team, like those little little league things. They did that, but not me though. Apparently, no, no, I did not. Apparently, I never did. Waffle guy said it just passed midnight here. Yeah, I guess it's. I guess the time is different where you're at. Yeah, unfortunately. I mean, yeah. So anyway, let me see. Cool Story is asking me if we could see my bike. Well, I have to. It's kind of a pain to bring my bike in. Just kidding. Here you go. Cool Story requested this. Requested to see this bike. And it actually pedals too. That is cool, huh? Gotta put it back. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Rashingi says, "Can I get some cassettes?" Well, I don't know. Here you go. Here. You can have these. Telling you. Jose Lara says, "Hey Gil, what kind of a drone do you have?" Well, I just have these. Talking about drones, well, I just have these little Hubsan drones. Let's see if I can. Well, it's these little Hubsan drones. Let me see. Well, it's like a 501S and stuff like that. Yeah. And then I have these little ones too. I have a bunch of these little ones too. These are little ones that I got. I mean, the tiny ones that we could. I mean, I wonder if I could fly one in here right now. I have one right here. There's a little miniature drone. It's like a fly, huh? A little fly. I'm telling you. Well, anyway. Randy SoCal says, "I miss the 80s so much. I miss the 80s. I had so much fun as a kid. I still look young and I'm almost 40. Very nice. Yeah, I mean, the 80s. Apparently, yeah, you're 9 years younger than I am. I'm telling you. I'm 49. I'll be 49 next month. I'm telling you. Horror DVD Devil 333 says the 80s have the best movies. Well, I would say. Because right now I've been been into movies lately. Well, just in the last day, like watching these VHSs on my VCR. Like right here, I'm watching Lilo and Stitch. Cute. Those shows are cute. Well, anyways, yeah. Arahada again. Do I still have the? Yeah, probably. Hang on. Telling ya. Yeah. Let me see. Waffle Guy said, when I watch my older videos I made, I realized I kept checking the can. Yeah, it's hard, It's hard to keep it still, Well, you know what? I mean, when you edit out videos these days, you could clear out the shake. Yeah, you can clear that out in today's technology, but back then we couldn't do that. But even with the old videos, we could clear out the shake. So Shinju, hi. Yeah, 80s rock. You basically live three periods of a music, of music, 80s, 90s, and early 2000s. I'm 28 years old, just live and late 90s. Just live the late 90s and early 2000s nowadays. Yeah, nowadays music sucks. Yeah, I mean, I like one or two songs of today, but I'm sticking with the music from before today, though. I'm telling you. Randy SoCal says, "This is my girlfriend in this profile picture. She is very beautiful." Yep, I would probably have to say the same. That's cute. I'm telling you. Horror DVD 333 said, "Is that a VCR in the background?" No. Yeah, you're talking about that. Yeah, that's my that's a VCR that I had since 1997. Although I'm not the original owner because my mom is the original owner of this VCR, and then she gave it to me, and I'm still using it today. So that VCR is 22 years old, and it works good still. And I use that VCR. I use this VCR right here to transfer all of my VHSs to the computer. I currently use that VCR. Yeah. Let me see. Hang on. I have to catch up with some comments. Yeah. Okay. Randy SoCal said that's cool. Yeah. That's funny. All right, Hada says, did you view Daisy Duke back in '88? As I saw life in '88, I guess. I guess so. I mean, I was not really into Dukes of Hazzard or anything, but yeah. Randy SoCal says, "Cool, 49. You're still young as well. Old age starts." Yeah, yeah. Thank you very much for that comment, Randy SoCal. Yeah, 49. I'm gonna be 49 in like 3 weeks, and I'm gonna be 50 pretty quick. I mean, I tell you, man, I'm not any younger. I tell you. Yeah, I'm telling you. Very nice. So let me see. Silk Drip Milk Drop. I love that name. It's cute. Gilbert the Man. Hi. Nathan Lopez. Hi. Hi. Do you currently use anything from your videos that will record? Hang on. Do you currently use anything from your videos that will record it in 1988 and '89, like furniture? Oh, you're talking about anything that. Do I still have some of my stuff? Hang on. Yeah. I mean, not really, not too much. The only things that I still have from from the '80s decade is like my cassettes or the videotapes that I made, or and the mirror. You're mentioning about the mirror. Yeah, I still have that mirror. Believe it or not, I have it in the garage, and I think I mean it's only like mostly like my cassettes or videotapes that I have from the '80s. not to my computer. I have like an Atari computer. I still have that. It's only a few items I still have. Yeah, I still have them, like the mirror, like you mentioned. Yeah, I have that mirror still. Yeah, believe it or not. Waffle Guy said, I have a video from January 9th, 2019, where we had our first snowstorm in Stark County, Ohio. Well, when you get snow next time, you gotta pack that snow in boxes, in big boxes, and send it right over here. We need the snow here. Telling you, Shinju Moli said, "How good are you in Spanish? Do you understand that? Well, Spanish is not my language, really. I mean, I would probably say about 10 to 15% overall. Spanish. It's only 10 or 15% in me that I know of Spanish, of the language. I'm telling you. Randy SoCal says VCR was very popular back in the 80s. Most people had one. Some video games you needed to connect the VCR to play a game system. Okay, I'm getting mixed up here. Well, VCRs were popular, but not too many people had them because they were not that cheap to buy in the mid '80s. They weren't cheap to buy, and I was just happy that my mom was able to buy us one for our Christmas present going on to 1985. So yeah, VCRs were popular, but not a lot of people had them though. Yeah. And some video games needed to connect to a VCR to play. Well, yeah, it's under some conditions, like if the video, for an example, like the Atari, or I mean, sometimes like the Nintendo 8-bit system, they had the coaxial type connector, and not all old TVs had the coaxial inputs, but the VCRs did have them, or all, I think they all did, as far as I know. All VCRs had those little coaxial inputs, and the Nintendo 8-bit system only had the coaxial type input. So indeed, you had to use a VCR, hook up the Nintendo to the VCR to play to the TV if the TV did not have a coaxial input, and if you didn't have an adapter. Yeah, so it was indeed awesome burst 734. Hi. I think you had just showed up on my last live stream when I had to call it a day. Yeah. I missed it live. Yeah. I mean, well, you showed up at the last minute though. But unfortunately I was gone, I mean, I was already leaving, All right, Hada has a request. Do you want to sing in the jingle of Paramount 88 is to the tune of Star Wars, say Blossom, Magnum, PI, syntax error. At least Blossom, square pegs, full quality, syntax error. Telling you. Waffle Guy says, do you like Funyuns? Because I'm eating some. You need to share some because I like those. Can you share me some of those things? I like them. I like Funyuns. I'm telling you. All right, Hada says, let us know, let us know, let us know in 4,544. That number again. Nathan Lopez, hi. Gil, how's the Mercury Grand Marquis running? Because it's carbureted. Have you ever had issues smogging it or the other car? Well, the Mercury is fine. My Mercury Marquis is fine, and it's been sitting in the driveway for a long time. I need to exercise that car. I need to. I'm probably gonna bring it out tomorrow, and I'm probably gonna use that car more for the next month or two because it's been sitting there for a long time. But that car is actually fuel injection, not carburetor. But that car, my Mercury, is unique because it is a fuel injection, but it looks like a carburetor, but it's what they call a single point injection system, where instead of mitering jets in the carburetor, it's like an injector instead. So I mean, it injects uh, fuel through the carburetor like device, and it's like a carburetor, but instead of the mitering jets or whatever the parts that spray the gasoline, instead of those, it has an injector instead. So it's a single point injection. But smogging, Carl, when it comes to smogging, well, I haven't really had an issue with the Mercury. I haven't had an issue smogging the Mercury, but the Mazdas, like, well, I have issues smogging most of the other cars. Even today's cars, I have issues here and there. But as I just know a place where they could just be a little more lenient on it, and I just pay the guy a little extra and they pass it for me, I mean, because I don't need to go through the hassle. Because I had the worst experience with my Mazda 66, which was a carburetor. And I tell you, that car was hell. Tell you. Waffle Guy says, last time we had a snow canton was March 31st, 2019. On that day, some flurries fell. What? Oh, yeah. Santana's hell. I was always use an adapter coaxial to bare wires. Yeah, I mean, because the old TVs, the older TVs, they did bare wires. They used to do that. I mean, but then they started doing adapters, or they started doing coaxials more and more, going on to the later 80s and early 90s and early 90s on. That's when they went full blown adapters. So hang on, I'm sitting because I'm sitting on my bed. That's why I'm not in an office or anything. I'm in my bedroom. Hang on. Ed Knit. I'll just say Ed Knit. I think I. Hey Gil, you need teeth partial cost $350 dentures. What? I have no idea what you're saying, but I just know that I'm waiting until I have the money to fix my teeth. It's not an easy thing to do. I'm telling you. Well, dental. Let me see. Yeah. I'm telling. Waffle Guy said, does a timestamp on the video annoy you? Because it doesn't for me. Well, no, not even. And for anything, I want to have a timestamp every time. But I mean, but today's camcorder, or at least I don't know. I mean, I have not tried looking for it. Well, it seems like a lot of today's camcorders, they don't do a stamp. They don't do that, which I don't like. I really don't like that. But I'm just living with it for now. A rat hat it says it's snowing chocolate and 4005 whatever. Hi. Oh, hi, Isaac. Oh, I know you. Hi, Isaac. Hi. I'm telling you. Oh man, is your mom seeing this too? And George also. You should go. You should show them. But I think your internet moments is almost over, huh? Your mom restricts you from using internet, right? Well, anyway, Randy SoCal said it's a classic. It's nice. I'm telling you. Yeah. Gotta catch up with more comments. Hang on. Okay. Yeah, you're talking about my Mercury. Yeah, you are. Yeah, I have to get my Mercury out. I got to get it going again because I'm not using the car a lot. I don't use the car much, and I need to exercise. I want to do some work on it. Well, it's just like mostly like I want to change out the brake fluid on that car because it's old. The brake fluid is old, and I probably want to change out the transmission fluid on that car as well. But I think I heard that it may not be a good thing to do that. But the car supposedly only has 60,000 miles on it. The original, supposed to be. I don't know if it's really true or not. And Waffle Guy says to Rudy, Alrighta, why are you addicted to numbers? Why? Yeah. Well, Waffle Guy's asking Alrighta that question. Red Star FC says, what YouTubers or YouTube channels do you like to watch? Well, you know what? You know what? It's basically two things that I've been watching a lot of lately. I mean, I like to watch the Scotty Kilmer channel because it's fun to watch his channel, I mean, like what he says about cars and everything, like a lot of information he has. And then another I don't have a specific channel that I watch, but it's these videos that I've been liking to watch lately. And it's like BMG Drive. It's a video game system, or it's like a video game on the computer, where it's like where it has simulations of crashes, car crashes. I could probably show you on my phone. Well, those are the only things that I really like to watch, and I just like to watch any random thing, But you know, this is cute. I mean, these games are fun. I mean, I like to watch videos like these. Like I'll show you right now. Like these, I like to watch these videos. Like it's like simulator. It's like a simulator. I like to watch these videos. It's a game simulator. It's BMG Drive. I mean, I like to watch those. That's about it. I mean, and then of course, I mean, I might watch. I'll watch random stuff. But I think for the most part, it's Kilmer, Scotty Kilmer, and these BMG Drive. I mean, it's funny because I'm not even really watching any '80s videos or anything. Miraculously, I'm not all. I don't know. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Okay, Waffle Guy said, okay, 4 if you say 20. Randy SoCal said, I only drive classics, 75 and older. They don't need, yeah. It would be nice to not have to ever worry about smog, 'cause sometimes it's BS, about the smog. But I'm just glad that I know somebody, who can help me with this, passing smog. I'm glad that I know somebody who could help me with that, because sometimes you need to, because sometimes it's like these stupid little things that's wrong, and sometimes it can cost thousands of dollars to fix it, like or to make it right, like 2 years ago, like I had I had a smog technician telling me that the catalytic converter is the wrong number, has a wrong part number. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, whatever. I mean, a part number, well, the thing still works, right? But they're bothered by a part number, and then they make me fail the smog check, and they tell me that I got to get a catalytic converter with the right part number. That stupid shit. So I just found somebody who is more lenient about that, and they just passed me, no problem. And I don't need all the hassle. That's that sometimes you need it. You have to know somebody sometimes. You got to. I mean. Yeah, I mean, so to save yourself a headache. I mean, sometimes, there's nothing wrong with the car. I mean, when it has failed smog, I mean, sometimes it's really nothing polluting. The car is not polluting or anything, but it's just these stupid little things that they're bothered by. I mean, like, and then, so, and Moresh official, hi. Waffle Guy says it's in the 70s right now with the over So it's 70s, huh? Yeah, over here it's sort of warm. It was kind of warm today. I'm telling you, I gotta catch up with comments. Randy SoCal said, "What happened to your Elite Hyundai Elite? I will be buying one Monday from a guy in Rialto, huh? Is it an Elite 80 or Elite 150? They don't do 150s anymore these days, but the Elite 80s, I've seen them. I've seen them still for sale, but I think they stopped making those like in the mid 2000s or something. That's pretty cool. I want to see it. I want to see that scooter. drive that scooter. Bring that scooter over here tomorrow. I'm telling you. Or Monday anyway. Richard Gunther, hi. Do you have a busy? I did and I didn't, but I mean, yeah, I did. I was cleaning house today. Waffle guy says it's possible to add dates on the newer camcorder. I just like to put the timestamp with the. Yeah, I'm not really sure no, I know how to do that though. I'm telling you, Summer. Hi, Summer. Nice to meet you from the famous old blogger from the 80s and not. Yep, you came to the right channel. I'm telling you. Waffle guy says I have a video from January 31st, 2019, where it was below zero. Damn, it never gets below zero here. I mean, the coldest it ever gets is like 30 degrees. Hi, Adam. Are you the Adam who I think you are? The one that was telling me about get your bike out and no excuses. No excuses. Yeah, I was riding my bike in close to 100-degree weather right now, like the other day, for 15 miles. I was able to handle it, apparently. I mean, as long as I have enough water, I'm okay. I can handle the weather. I mean, I'm able to rule out my health it not being a problem, and it's just anxiety and stuff. I'm telling you, Adam. Stubby, I mean, yeah, what's your name? Isaac, yeah. Have you watched the Pequel? No, I didn't watch that. And Adam was telling me, Wiki Vin is for a good YouTube car channel, huh? Yeah, I should try that too. Well, I mean, I just watch anything at random. But the getting information about cars is nice. About today, what cars are good and what cars are not. I mean, it's useful. But sometimes it's Scotty Kilmer. Sometimes like I feel like he exaggerates sometimes. But then again, on the other hand, I do tend to believe in the things that he says because I experienced it myself, or I've seen like those things happen myself. No, Isaac, I did not see that Paquel thing. Paquel Truman fight. Nah, unfortunately, I didn't. Moises Santos Castro. How old am I? Hi, Moises. By the way. I'm 48. I'm gonna be 49 in the next 3 weeks. Yeah. Ed says he'll. Hey Gil, you need teeth partial. Well, I think you're telling me that just about like a few comments ago. Well, I need them, but I'm still waiting till I have the money for it. Hang on, let me see. Awesome Burst. Wait a minute. Waffle Guy says, "Do you think that you would be famous if it wasn't?" Say that. Let me see. Do you think you would be famous if it wasn't for? That's a good question. Well, I would think so. I mean, a lot of you are fans. A lot of you like my videos. My because it's different. Because nobody made recorded their life as much as I did. I mean, I'm sure people did record their life, but for me though, I was really into the detail. I was really into my camcorder back then. I mean, it was just unique in me, for that. and I'm one of like the only ones that I know of. I mean, I want to see any of you guys who actually have videos of the 80s. I want to see those. I want to see you guys' videos if we have them, you know. But I mean, although I mean, some of you might have 80s and 90s home movies, but I mean, a lot of you, I mean, a lot of people like did not record as much as I did, though, as much as I did, you know. But for me, that was my life, you know. It was something that I loved doing back in the day, and even right now, I still like to make movies, you know, home movies. Awesome Burst says, let me see. Hey, Gil, question. Did you record with your camcorder when we entered the 2010s? Yes, I did. I did that. Well, I record everything. I recorded pretty much everything. I could try to find that video. In fact, I'm gonna take a picture of your comment there. Hang on. Well, that sounds like a good request. So I can remind myself. Yeah, going on to 2010, because you know you got to remember that the end of this year, it's the ending of 2010s. You know, you guys all remember that. You know, that this is going to the end of 2010s, and it's going to go to 2020s now. So gotta all remember that. You know, so you guys' chance to make this decade a good one. It's your chance right now to make it a good one. So because it's not over yet, the 2010s is not over yet. So it's your chance to make your own decade to make it a good one. Still your chance. Telling you. Red Star says you and your bros and sis should all get together and do a reaction video. One. Well, I do have some of those videos. I do have a reaction video. I mean, you can look at like my family gathering. I think I made a gathering video in 2018. I think Christmas 2018 or one of those. I do have some of those reaction videos up there already. You know, like recorded my family gatherings, like recent family gatherings. I do have them up there. I have them up there. So yeah, so if you could take a look and you'll see it. You'll see. I mean, you'll see a lot of their reactions. You know, they trip out. You know, they trip out on seeing the old videos. You know, yeah. So yeah, I mean, even my mom, especially even my mom. I'm telling you, yeah, it's up there. I mean, as far as I know, it's up there. You just look for my latest gathering videos, like us in 2018 or something. I think I titled it like that, or Mother's Day 2019. That's one of my last gathering videos that I made. Yeah. Yeah. Waffle Guy said, in 2000, the 2010s is a great decade. I plan on making 3 hour video when, yeah, oh yeah, I mean, it's never too much. It's never too much video to make. You know, the more the better. I would say the more the better. But I mean, yeah, just don't. Well, you could record a 24/7 if you wanted to, but I mean, it's not necessary to record that much. But I'm talking about 24 hours, you know. But 3 hours on that day, yeah, it's good. I mean, especially when you're young, especially when you're still a teenager. Yes, especially. Yeah. So, all right, Hadda said, "What songs are playing in your Life '80s cassette when you? What songs? Oh, if you want to know what music was that music is from Hap Palmer. The album is Hap Palmer. Hap Hap Palmer. I'll show it to you right now. Hang on. Okay, so it's from this album. Rudy Alright had it asking me. It's this album. I play some of the music from this album. It's Hap Palmer Moving. It's the name of the album. I'm telling you, Perkle, hi. Greetings from Finland, huh? That's a cute area. It's Finland, isn't that the country where like you get the midnight sun or midnight something like that? Yeah, like where the sun never sets on some parts of the year and the sun never rises on other parts of the year. Yeah, it's crazy. Randy SoCal says, I like cold weather. Yeah, I would say the same. I guess I could probably say the same thing, you know. I mean, hot weather, I think cold weather, I have to say the same, I would say. Waffle Guy's asking me, do I like memes? I do. I mean, especially the funny ones. I'm telling you. And Adam, yeah. Yeah, that's you, all right. The more you sweat, the better you feel. Yeah. Well, I mean, you know what? Speaking of which, you know, I rode my bike for 3 days in a row, 15 miles each of those days for like in the 95-degree weather. And I've been feeling much better since then. You know, I mean, my depression and anxiety was getting to me again, so that's why I had to go ahead and go out in that bike and kill my anxiety and depression, and it fixed it. It fixed it already. I mean, rode 3 days in a row in the 95-degree weather, and then in how we call it, 15 miles, and I'm probably gonna do more of that again this week. I mean, apparently I can handle the heat. I guess. I mean, I don't have a problem with it. I guess. Some human being said, "What difference do you think there are between early '80s and the late '80s?" That's a good question. Actually, I should probably take a picture of this comment so I could. That would make a good video for me to post. What's the difference between the early '80s and the late '80s? Well, the early '80s, the late '80s. Hmm. Well, I mean, they had fewer fewer electronics available to buy. I mean, they were not as sophisticated. But if we're talking about like people or in general or whatever, we're talking about general life. Well, early '80s. It was more like simple life. Early '80s was more simple life than it was in the mid and going on to the late '80s. You know, but I think early '80s there was fewer people had TVs and hardly anybody had VCRs back then in the early '80s. But going on to the late '80s, more people had VCRs, or pretty much everybody had VCRs by that time. And not too many people in the early '80s had video games or anything sophisticated in the early '80s. But in the late '80s, like probably most people had some kind of Atari or Nintendo or something or Genesis or whatever. But as far as people is concerned, I think in the early '80s, I think how do you call it? I think people are more like they weren't like the style. I don't know how the style was. I think people are probably less concerned about style. I think that's just me though. I mean, it's what I think, but I could be wrong. Anyway, I could probably put up a video about that. I mean, I need to spend some time putting it together and thinking it out, and it could take a while. Hi, I'm chilling with Mono. Hi, Randy SoCal says Nissans, Honda, Fords, and Toyotas are great cars. Yes, as far as I know. I mean, while the Nissans, while they're like, especially during the '80s, but like Toyota, I mean, Hyundai's, no, like Nissans. I mean, I know Nissans are really good during the '80s and the '90s. They were. But it seems like Nissan dwindled a little bit on the quality. Even Honda it's dwindling on today's car, but I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's hard to say. But Fords, I mean, I haven't heard too many complaints about Fords. But I had a Ford. I had a Ford Taurus. I mean, I liked that car. And I used to have a Nissan. I had a Nissan Altima. I had a 2003 Nissan Altima. But I've heard bad things about those cars, though. Today's Altimas, anyway. I don't know about back then. I know those older ones. Yeah, so anyway, let me see what else. Adam says late 80s had way better music. Early 80s had. Yeah, you're right, Adam. Leftover 70s, yeah. You know what? We had the 70s vibe in the early 80s. I tell you, it's totally 70, like the 70s vibe finally disappeared going on to say like 83 or something like that. I think 82 going on to 83 is where the 70s vibe disappeared. I'm telling you. Randy SoCal says you started reality TV. Yeah, okay, yeah. I'm telling you, yeah, I did. This is the I'm telling you TV. Waffle Guy said there's one I found when the 80s turned into 90s. Cash, I can. I'm mixed up here. I can give you the. Oh, okay. Oh, you're talking about like there's a video. Oh, there's a video that. Oh, okay. Someone, I guess he's saying that Waffle Guy is saying that he's found a home movie other than mine. I would assumingly so. That saying that he found a home movie going from the 89 to 90s. Yeah, really. I want to see. I haven't really paid much attention to looking for it. Cool Stories asking me, how did I afford $1,000 camera back then? Well, it was all in my will, in my big will to to save $1,000, making $3.35 an hour back in 1988, because it was all because I wanted it so badly that I was willing to do anything I can to get it. And just anything I can to get it was waiting 8 months to save the $1,000, making $3.35 an hour, working 15 hours. And how I wish I would have been able to work 40 hours a week, but I mean, it was hard to get hours back then, or at least for me, it was. It was hard for me. I mean, because some people are able to get jobs easy, but for me, it was a challenge. But I did it though. I got it though. I mean, I finally did it. So yeah, I mean, it was hard, but I did it. Back then. Alrahada said, I'm going to be in the other side of the El Camino del Rey apartments, while Gilbert has ended up in the El Camino del Rey buildings. Gilbert is the age of the end of the El Camino de. Yeah? Syntax error. Randy, Randy SoCal says 20 years from now, we will all be old. Yeah, you and me, myself. I'm telling you, don't we all? I think we all are going to be old by. I mean, we're all going to be old. I'm telling you. Yeah, unfortunately. All right, Hadda said at least 45 years. Vintage 88 high. Telling you. Hey, Gil, streaming late today. Yeah, oh yeah. Well, it's been my typical time lately. I mean, it's like the typical time that my mood is stabilized. My mood is typically stabilized during the night. I don't know why, but it's hard for me to want to do anything when my mood is on the bottom of the hill. I mean, I get mood swings, up and down and up and down. And when I'm at the bottom trough of the mood, when I'm at the top trough, no, what do we call it? The crest. When I'm at the crest of my mood, that's where I'll make the lives. But when I'm at the troughs, that's when I don't do anything. I don't feel like doing anything. Tell you, I mean, that's where I have to make myself get out on the bike and ride 15 miles in the hot weather or something, whatever. I'm telling you. Waffle Guy says, I film my life into detail. I have made video on there every day in 2019. Wow, I mean that must be taking a lot of space in your hard drive, huh? Wow, that's the way to go, like to record in detail, I mean, like what's his name did that too. I mean, Nelson Sullivan, Nelson or Nelson Sullivan, a a guy that did that. He did that same thing in the 80s, from what I heard. Like because I heard that he recorded every day during the 80s decade with that camcorder that Nelson Sullivan had. I tell you, that's crazy, man. I mean, he was like so into videotaping him too, like me, kind of like me. But sadly though, he died like in 1989. Yeah, when he was 41 years old, when he had a problem with his health. Richard Gunther says, "When did your mom and dad split up?" 1985. That's the last time my mom and my dad lived together. 1985. Waffle Guy says, "Sorry for the typo." Well, I was able to understand what he said there. Oh, here, Rudy all right had it with the request again. The Little Caesars coupons. Waffle Guy said, "I have a video from February 9, 2019. I'm telling you, when you ordered Pizza Hut, huh? What if or I had it? What if I drove 40 miles in 72? Well, that's an easy one right there. I'm telling you. Hi, Motley Crew. Hi. Al SoCal said, "Hi, Gilbert. Hope you're having a good week." I did. Hi. I'm having a pretty good weekend, but I was kind of like down at the tro for the mood. But and then I'm okay right now. I'm at the crest now. So I'm telling you. Randy SoCal says the 80s was my favorite decade, but the 90s had the best technology. Well, yeah, 90s for sure had good technology compared to the 80s, and it was also cheaper too. I mean, camcorders were better and they're cheaper, but they're still expensive though. In the 90s, camcorders were still expensive to buy, but they were better and they were cheaper to buy than the $1,000 that I paid for mine. So VCRs were cheaper too in the 90s as well. And then they started doing DVD players. Remember when the DVD players first came out and they were like $1,000? Remember that? Remember the first DVD player? Some human being says, "Ha ha ha! Thanks, Gil, for taking a picture of my." Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, I need to. I mean, yeah, the mid '80s. Yeah, I could. That sounds like a good idea. How they were different in the early '80s through the late '80s. Yeah. Randy SoCal says, "Any fashion went in the '80s." What did you mean by that? Any fashion went in the '80s? I didn't get what you mean by that. Alright, Hadda says, "What store uh, did Gil buy a raid from?" Stater Brothers. Andrew Mag says, "When movies today," hi Andrew, by the way. "When movies today try to make an '80s themed movie or a movie about the '80s, do you think that they try too hard or don't try?" That's a good question. That's that. I mean, what would we all say about that? About Andrew's question. When movies today try to make an '80s themed movie, do you think they try too hard or do they not try hard? Now, what do you guys think of that? What do you guys think of that question? Do they try too hard? My opinion says it's just whatever. It's not hard or not hard. But I think maybe it's a good question though. That's a good question. Well, the thing is that I haven't really watched any of those like new movies that are '80s themed. I don't know. I mean, I haven't really seen enough of those. All right, Hatta is asking me what store did I buy the Pringles from? Stater Brothers or 99-cent store. And how much were they? They were $1.20 at the 99-cent store. No, I think I got it mixed up. I think at Stater Brothers it was $1.20, but at the 99-cent store I paid 99 cents for it. Telling you. Al SoCal said, I like the old Ford trucks. Yeah, I like them too. I mean, I like Ford trucks. I used to like the Ford trucks. I mean, like, especially like the Ranger, but let me see. I got to catch up with these comments here. Waffle Guy said, you are awesome. Thank you very much. Motley Crue said, Nissans are garbage now because transmissions go out. Yeah, the CVT. Yeah, I heard a lot about the Nissan, the CVT transmissions. Yeah, yeah. And then, I mean, they're not as good as they used to be, In the 90s, they were good, I'm telling you. Randy SoCal said, I remember seeing Back to the Future in 1985, E.T. and Batman and School Days in the 80s, the movies. I'm telling you, back in the old days, great. Motley Crue says, great, Scott Randy. Scantiluke, Cowabunga, hi. Randy SoCal said, the pay was very low back then. I remember when minimum wage was $5 an hour in the 80s and the gas was 89 cents. Well, the minimum wage for me was $3.35 an hour. Like for me, I mean, $5 an hour. Well, in the 80s, I mean, it went up to $4.25 going on to the 88. I mean, I don't know what state, but I do know for me, the minimum wage is $4.25. Going on to the late 80s. Yeah. Hi HWR. Hi CJ. Hi. Awesome Bird says, hey Gil, do you remember the late 70s? If so, how was it like? Well, late 70s, all we had was TV. That's all we had, a little portable TV. That's all we had for our entertainment. And for us, we went out and played with our friends next door. That's what our world was, I mean, we revolved around that back then, I'm telling you. Waffle Guy said, I have a video from March 9th, 2019 when I was cleaning my room. Very nice. CJ said, I just saw all of the pics you posted. Okay, yeah. I posted that on my Facebook. You saw it, huh? I'm telling you. Cool Story said, Andrew Mag says, I think they tried too hard. For example, the new season of, oh, God, you're talking about General. Hang on, I gotta get fixed. I gotta fix myself right here. Hang on. I'm telling you. Yeah, so, yeah, I guess the Stranger Things, huh? Yeah. Well, it's interesting that not a single item in there is un-80s, I'm telling you. A Waffle Guy says he have a video from April 4th. I'm telling you. Do you have videos of me at 45? I sure do. I'm telling you. 2019 makes me think of that same number again. Adam says, hi, Adam. I don't see you that much, Gil, your mom looks like she's doing well financially now. What did I choose? What does she do for a living? Well, my mom's retired. She's not working anymore. Right now, she's under the SSI or whatever that word is. Like, she's like 69. She's 69, or she's gonna be 69, and she lives in my old house, like in the house that I used to live in, the mobile home. She's living there right now. That mobile home I used to live in. Well, my mom used to work in the Bank of America, back in the day. My mom did not have any fancy jobs or anything. She was just at a Bank of America, That's all she had. She's not fancy jobs or anything. And I surely don't have a fancy job either. But I don't care. I'm happy still. Anyway, Waffle Guy says you have a video from March 17th. I'm telling you. Rat Hatter says mom birthday. Yeah? My mom's birthday is on the 23rd of July. Some human being says that story honestly gave me the idea to record every day. Well, not every day, laugh out loud. Of the 2020s. I didn't record much of the 2000 as much for 2010s, but if I ever did record, it would be for YouTube or just randomly. But it's not too late to record the rest of the 2010s. I'm telling you. Rat Hatter says, "What type of potato chips and M&Ms does me eat?" Well, I like the regular M&Ms, and I like cheese puffs. I'm telling you. Some human being says, hang on, I'm catching up with the comments here. Hang on. You have some videos from this decade, huh? That's good. Well, yeah, I mean, it's better some than none. And it's not too late to make more videos of this decade. I'm telling you. Keto Sucks says, dude, the videos of the cars was amazing. How Keto Sucks. You are teaching many new owners a lesson. And okay, the last video I posted, huh? Yeah, I was talking about my car aspects of life. Yes. Oh yeah, because don't fall too much in love with anything. It doesn't have to be just cars, but don't fall in love with a car. Because it can bite you in your ass if you do that. It'll get you in your ass. If you fall in love too much with a car and putting too much money into it, and then it gets stolen, or next thing you know, it gets stolen, or the car would constantly give you problems. Like I tell you, you don't want to put too much of your energy on any car. I'm telling you. Rat Hatter said, "Can you film the inside of Stater Brothers?" Well, I have some videos of that. CJ says, laugh out loud. Do you watch Scotty Kilmer too? Yeah. I mean, the guy's funny, man. He's just funny the way he talks, and the memes or the memes that he puts up. It's funny, man. It's just funny the way he talks, He's just funny, man. I mean, I get a kick out of the way he talks and everything. Randy Selkow said, I meant fashion. It doesn't matter didn't matter in the 80s, or no one cared how people dressed then. Oh, wait a minute. I meant fashion, okay. Yeah, those typos got me there. Well, let me see. I mean, I gotta catch up with these comments here. Hang on. Randy SoCal. Well, anyway. Okay. Hang on. Laugh a lot. Hip hop. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Well, it's actually the movie Honey, I Blew Up the Kids that I was holding in my hand on the picture, the title of the video there. Hang on. Andrew Mag says, what would your opinion on when the black communities slammed Whitney Houston in the late 80s for singing Too White? Do you think that changed? You know what? I never paid attention to that. So apparently I would not be able to have a comment on that, because I didn't really I never really paid much attention to that. So I'm telling you. Randy SoCal says most jobs paid differently amounts in the 80s. Yeah, well, yeah, naturally, like the jobs, the more physical jobs paid as much as $8 an hour for in the 80s. But the $8 an hour ones were the ones like where you're working outside doing cement work and stuff. Yeah, but but of course, some people were more gifted than others to get good paying jobs. But for me, I was not one of them. I started out at $3.35 an hour. So I mean, and I had to live with that for the 8 months that I saved for the camcorder. But I did what it took to get my camcorder in the 80s. Whatever it took, I did it. Man. I didn't care what it took, so I did it. Yeah, tell you. I'm telling you, Vintage 88 says, was there any time was there any time back in the 80s and 90s something so cool happened it made you regret that you didn't? Well, yeah, I mean, naturally, I mean, well, it's not too much. Well, the thing about that, like in the 80s, in 1989, I had a problem with my camcorder at the beginning of 89 because I accidentally broke my charger for it. And then I ordered a new one, but the 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 shop kept giving me the runaway, and next thing I know, the shop closed down, and so that put a delay on my charger. So, like, it took me about 5 months to finally get the charger for that camcorder. So I was without my camcorder for 5 months in 1989. Sadly, yeah. Sadly, I was without my camcorder for 5 months because of that situation. Waffle guy said tomorrow is my mom's for no, that 23rd, so 2 more days. It's my mom's birthday. CJ said on YouTube I saw them from way back. Reminds me of when I was growing up too and was Venice Beach from 77 and 88. I'm telling you. Let me see. And I gotta catch up with the comments. Andrew Mag says, do you think most old school radio stations play too much generic 80s music? Do you think that they should change the 80s tunes more? Well, yeah, I would say. I mean, they should stop playing Michael Jackson, man. They play that too much. or I mean, it's like they play the same thing all the time, but it'll tend to get boring, unfortunately. They should play more. They should play more rare music, but they don't, I'm telling you. Let me see. The hang on. The Leover Street. Hi. Good evening, Gil. I'm having a hard time deciding which of my old home movies to upload. I'm not sure which ones would be interesting to my family or the general. How do I pick? Well, I pick out maybe outside, and when you're outside, like out in the public, like anything that you recorded out in the public. I mean, that's especially that. I mean, I usually pick out like anything that I recorded out in the public, or like a big birthday party or big gatherings, Christmas and stuff, and especially videos that were recorded outside. Those are what I pick out. Well, off from the back of my head. Hang on, see, I'm gonna catch up, man. Hang on. Trying to catch up here. Let me see. HWR is asking me, have you ever watched the 18 back in the day? Well, I did a little bit. I watched that show a little bit, but I was not really all that much into those shows or any show, but I just wasn't that much into it back then. But I did watch that show. I did. Not a lot, but I did though. Waffle guy's asking me, have I ever got a video where I got the timestamp wrong? Yeah, I did that. Like in my 88 and 89 videos. Yes, I've done that several times. I'm telling you, Ducks rule high. You need to check out the 80s nightclub in Montclair. Oh, yeah. Is there one? Oh, yeah. Desert. Dessert for thought. Hi. Hi. My boy, Gil. I'm telling you. If I would have never broke my camera, no, of course I would have made a lot of videos. A waffle guys asking me, oh yeah, of course I would have. I'm telling you. Do you think that people were Andrew, Meg? Do you think that people were more attractive looking in the '80s compared to today? That's a good question, but I think maybe there was probably fewer obese people. I guess I could say maybe there was fewer back then. But I mean, of course, we had everything. We had people of all kinds in both decades, So all decades. Hang on. It's a lot of awful guys asking me, am I upset about not having much videos from the early '80s? Yeah, from early '80s. Yeah, I know. That's pretty upsetting, but I mean, it happened. So I mean, I can't do much anymore about it. Chicky Willy, hi. Legends. I'm a legend. Thank you very much. Hi. Hi. Legends. Vintage 88. Did the LA riots ever impact you, or were you just never close enough to? I wasn't close enough to LA to really do anything to me. Really, dessert for thought. Rip the legend, MJ. Oh yeah, I'm telling you. Hang on. TJ says, "Take care, Gil. God bless your family, and well, good night." Yeah, I guess you gotta go, huh? I'm telling you. Oh, here. A rat had a. Hang on. What type of bugs? Andrew Mag says, if you can remember, what year would you say that Madonna was at her peak? What when passes away? Do you think it would be worldwide coverage? I don't get what you mean on the last part there. What I think Madonna probably peaked in the mid '80s. That's just my opinion, though. Of angelic paragons, paragons. Personalities were much more unhindered, and individually was more prevalent. Yeah, I'm telling you. I guess so. CL9, hi. What music did you listen to in the '80s? Well, I liked mostly soft music, like soft rock, or I liked mostly like love songs or just soft rock. I actually posted a video about my top 100 songs that I liked as a kid. I actually, I mean, yeah, I have a video in my channel talking about the top 100 songs that I liked back when I was a kid. I'm telling you. Hang on. Yeah. Dessert for thought. Gil is a legend. Thank you very much. Telling you. Yeah. Richard Gunther says in the working at Pizza Hut video, you said you had community service. Oh yeah, I mean, I had community service because I was paying for a ticket, and I didn't want to. I didn't want to pay for the ticket, so I just did community service back then, you know. But now in today's times, like if you have a job, you don't qualify for community service. Like if you don't want to pay for a ticket, you can do community service only if you're not working. Otherwise, they expect you to pay cash for your ticket, Fernando Rivera, hi. What's your favorite 80s R&B group, rhythm and blues group? That's a good question. I mean, I got so many. I mean, I actually posted a video about my top 100 songs, and I'll actually hang on. I'm wondering if I can find it. 100. I'm gonna. Yeah, I mean, it's on my channel somewhere, Well, I posted a video about my top 100 songs that I loved as a kid during the mid 80s. It's right there. I have it on I mean, I cannot see it. I have it up there. It's a video that I posted up of my top 100 songs that I loved during when I was a kid in the 80s. Yeah. Adam, hi Adam. Adam says in the 80s, people cared what they looked like in the public because that was how you found a mate. Now people get on Tinder just to find a FWB, someone to F. Yeah, I guess so. I guess you're probably right on that one. I would probably say check out Gil's car get together video. Car. Okay. I'm telling you. Yeah. Well, yeah, and I mean, I guess you're right about that, Adam, because people, I mean, well, of course, people care about how they look now, but it's a little less because everything's on the internet now, like Facebook and everything, like, but back in the 80s, like, I mean, like the only way you could meet anybody it was to go out and get and meet someone out there. But in today's world, you have your Facebook and you could just meet someone like while you're home, but it's just not the real way to meet somebody though. I mean, it's better to go out and meet someone in person instead. Waffle guy is asking me, how were you able to tell what the date was in the 80s? Oh, well, calendars. Well, we had our wall calendars, or if we didn't have a wall calendar, and if we lost track of what day it was, we would just ask somebody, if they knew what day it was. But the TV would tell us. The TV, the news that we would turn on would tell us what day it is. Yeah. HWR says, I love the two Madonna hits called Open Your Heart from 1986. Hang on. Dang it. I lost track of I gotta catch up with some comments again. Shit. I'm losing track. And Cherish from 1989. Andrew Mag says, I meant when Madonna passes away, do you think that it will be a sad day? It's a good question, Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to say. Well, they did that with Michael Jackson, and they did that with Prince. Yeah, I would say they would. They would. It would be a sad day. Yeah, I would say. Ducks Rule says, "What hotel in Vegas did your mom and Joe get married?" That was Excalibur. They got married at the Excalibur in 1992. G Chord, hi. Do you listen to the Smiths in the 80s? I didn't get into them until the early 90s. Well, I never really paid much attention to their music or anything. Cato sucks. You can create a playlist on YouTube and share your songs you remember. Oh yeah, well that's what we can do today. But back then it was quite different, you know. L9 says, if you can change something about the 80s, what would you change and why? Well, I've been asked that question, and I'm yet to make a video. I'm yet to make a video. I'm working on a video about that. think I think it was probably you that asked me that question the other day. I'm gonna I'm gonna take a picture of that comment so I can remind myself to make a video about that. Waffle guy says you have a video July 4th. That's only a few days. That was at Sacramento just two weeks ago. Angelic Pargan says the crime in New York was bad. I would change it. Oh, okay. Well, yeah. I mean, okay, 'cause I'm sitting on my bed. That's why I'm moving around a lot. Hang on. Yeah, that's what Angelic Pargan would change in the 80s. Chicky Willie, hi. I admire all the work and dedication in creating your videos. Thank you for all that. Thank you very much. Welcome to my channel. I'm telling you. Paula King, hi. Hi. How old is my sister now? She's 39 right now. And then I'm going to be 49 next month. I'm going to shoot around. I got to move around again because I'm still, you know. John Bold said, Adam, we did in the 90s too. We dressed up for Ted. Well, yeah, 90s also, yeah. Same thing, like we had to, I mean, it was like that for all through 90s, yeah. Oh, yeah. But the 80s, Andrew Mag says, who were the ultimate sex symbols, both male and female in the 80s? I think Tom Cruise, Madonna, yeah, like Madonna, Tom Cruise. What's his name? What's the name of that guy? The guy that sings "Keep Forgetting," Michael McDonald. Type of people. Yeah. Hang on. Evangelic Paragans. We really value your opinion. Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, I mean, my opinion. That's all my opinion. Everything I put up here is my opinion. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Catching up with comments here. Keto success. Hang on. John Bold says, Andrew Boss, Cindy Crawford, Heather, several Duran. Keto success. All these girls I meet is fake news. Now how do they have many layers of makeup? Oh, yeah, layers of makeup. Yeah, well, I think they did that in the 80s too. I would say, but Waffle Guy says it's a lot more easier to become famous now. Is it easier? Well, I don't know. I mean, it's harder for me. Well, yeah, maybe it is easier because with YouTube, yeah, with the help of YouTube, I guess. I'm telling you, Angelic Paragons, lots of fake news. Yeah, it's too many fake news, I tell you. Paula King said, I was very sad when Michael Jackson and Prince, yeah, when they died. Yeah, I remember the big news back then, Yeah. Yeah. Tina Rubbles, hi. Thank you for showing your home movies there. So yeah, welcome to my channel. Welcome to my time capsule. Paula King says, 49 and still young. Yep, I'm still young. I'm actually 29, not 49. Just kidding. I'm telling you. John Bold would say you would change the boring cars in the 80s or 90s. I would change all boring cars myself, Like, they need to stop with these boring looking cars. Yeah. Like some cars that are just like the same style that they have all the time. I'm telling you. Richard Gunther is asking me how many scooters did I own. I owned two. I had two. I had an Elite 80 and an Elite 150. Waffle guy is asking me, what if there were other people who recorded their lives in the 80s but never uploaded? Hey, it could be. I'm sure there could be several people out there that recorded as much as I did, but haven't uploaded it yet. There could be. I mean, there could be. I mean, I want to see them. I want to see those 80s videos, I tell you. Yeah, it could be. Angelic Paragon says, not really. She's a Satanist. Bobcat Gold Weight was a sex symbol, and I'm telling you. How old will Heckler be in February? 51 years old. All right, had us asking me. Man, I hate when I do that and my finger shows up, man. Yeah. This is 2019. Move on. Yeah. I'm telling you. Andrew Mag is saying, do you think the 80s decade is aging well? Hang on. Do you feel as if it's too many people make fun of it and forget how much growth came in? Is aging well? Yeah. I guess I would say it's aging well. I guess I would say. I mean, I don't see why. I wouldn't see why not. So I'm gonna change the color of the light. There, telling ya. So, oh man. Hi, Tina Rubbles. HWR says, do you remember the 80s song Flame by Cheap Trick? I haven't heard that song yet. I'm telling you. Cool Story says, Rat Hat is a mathematician. Yeah, he always has this thing about numbers. HWR says, I love that song by the Little Red Corvette from Prince. Yeah. I mean, that's a memorable song for me. I mean, like a lot of, I tell you, it brings back memories when I hear like all types of music from the 80s. Like it brings each specific song reminds me of a specific moment of life during the 80s. Yeah, oh yeah, big time. Rob C. Hi, Rob C. Is asking me, do I have any fond memories of the 70s? Yes, I sure do. I mean, I have a lot. I mean, I remember my big wheels. And I remember my very first bike. I had this banana seat Super MX bike, and I tell you, I crashed a number of times on those, and it was always painful when I would have a wreck on that bike, man. I tell you, including a story where a bee, yeah, it was following me, and I was all terrified, and I just I ran off the bike faster than you could say police brutality. I'm just kidding. I'm all playing around. But it's true though about the bee though. A bee was following me and I flew off the bike faster than a lightning bolt. Ran for cover in my house and I just left my bike in the middle of the street. And this was when I was like 8 years old, 9 years old. And telling you, man. I have those crazy memories, back in the 70s, and my big wheels. I remember my big wheels. And then let's say, and then I used to be terrified of flies, like in the night. when I'm all like sleeping in the night, and then I would be hearing buzzing, like flies buzzing around my ears, like with all the lights off. I was terrified by the sound of the flies. Shit, tell you. I mean, of course, you imagine you're a kid, you're in your middle, when you're like 5, 6 years old, and you're a fly, and you're by yourself in your room, and with the lights off, with nothing, no music on or anything. I mean, I was terrified by that. I tell you. Hang on, gotta catch up here. Hang on. Tina Rubble says cars in the 80s are pure metal and were safe to be in and not the fiberglass. I would imagine. I'm telling you. Andrew Mag says, would you agree that people who hated the 80s are the people who are too uptight and don't and just didn't know how to have? Yeah, and I would probably have to say that myself. Yeah, yeah. I mean, like they yeah, I would probably have to say the same. Evangelic Paragon says, imagine 2015 Lincoln MKZ or Jaguar F-Type in the 80s. Lambo, Kata, and Testarossa were big time whips back then. I'm telling you. Yeah, I'm telling you. Yeah. Paula King said, I love tonight we're going to party like it's 1999. Yeah, I remember when I thought 1999 was a long way to come. 1983. Shit, when I first heard that song, wow. And I was thinking to myself, man, what's 1999 gonna be like? Damn, I'm telling you. Waffle guy says, did you watch your 80s videos in the 90s? Oh yeah, I sure did. Huh. Luis Flores. Favorite electronic store in the 80s. Mine was Federated Group. I liked Circuit City, Yeah, Circuit City. I always loved to rock. Like, I always loved to go to Circuit City, or I also like the Best, I guess. But Circuit City, the Best, and then also the store Best, if you remember Best. Yeah, I remember Federated Group. Yeah. Mighty Minority High. Have you ever seen this 80s videos from Fifth Avenue? Well, yeah, I mean, that's Nelson Sullivan. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I sure have. And even this guy by the name of Weird Paul, also, I've seen them too. I've seen some, but I mean, I didn't watch, I didn't watch them that much though. Waffle Guy says that video from April 14th. I'm telling you. Julian, hi. Julian Baldiva says, "What do you do for work?" Well, I'm not working at the moment, but I'm supposed to go back, like later on. But right now, I'm a stay-at-home dad for now. Andrew Mag says, "Do you think that there was a low-key tension between the Hispanic and the white community?" Tension between. I can't really recall. I really cannot recall any issues with that because well, it was like that in the 90s, I think, especially like the time with the Rodney King thing, in 1992. Hang on. Cool Story says no. Chick Willie says Gil, the cool gadgets. You die. Yeah, I mean, I got all kinds of cool stuff like this light here. I change the color of the light. There. Telling you. Oh, hang on. Kraken, hi. I'm telling you. HWR says spiders is what I hate. Oh, man. Spiders should be a good thing because they can get rid of your flies. I'm telling you. Richard Gunther says, "Can you get a video of Alberto's?" Yeah, maybe I can do that one day. Whenever I get a chance. Miley Cruz says, "Spiders." I'm telling you. Waffle guy says, "Do I like goldfish?" Yeah, why not? The little crackers. Yeah, I love them. Titans Husky Life. Hi, no, I haven't heard from you for a long time. How are you doing these days? How are you doing? I know you're having. I think you were having issues with the depression or some. Titans Husky Life. Yeah, I haven't heard from you for a while. And I'm wondering how you're doing these days. Yeah, yeah. I was wondering how are you? Andrew Mag says, "Were you more of a Debbie Gibson or Tiffany fan?" Well, I think I was not really the fan of any of them. But if I had to pick one, it'd probably be Debbie, I guess. Chick Willie says Best was located on Vincent Avenue and West Covina. It's now a social security office. Yeah, I remember Best. I love that store too. Vincent Avenue, huh? Excuse me. Hang on. Paragon says spiders freak me out when you walk into a web. Oh, yeah, I do that all the time in backyard. In our backyard, I always run into webs, man. Shit, I hate that because I'm like an instant ninja when I come around a web. That's how we become an instant ninja. When you run into these webs. Telling you. All right, had a comment that I look like the Kentucky Fried Chicken guy. How funny. Only that I have white hair. I mean, I have black hair, not white hair. I'm telling you. Evangelic Paragon says, laugh out loud. You hate flies, huh? You heard me talk about flies, huh? Yeah, flies. I was terrified of flies when I was a kid because my dad and my mom would throw me in my room to sleep. Like I would like that. I would sleep by myself in the dark with no radio on, no night light or anything. See, yeah, that's a nice way to treat me. I'm telling you. Excuse me. Andrew Mag says, "Do you think that Taylor Swift is today's version of Olivia Newton-John?" Probably. I don't really hear. Yeah, I think maybe. I would say yeah. They probably are. Taylor Swift. Yeah. I haven't really heard too much of her music, but I love Olivia Newton-John's music though. I love the music from the girl. I love her music, especially the song Magic and Xanadu and what's the other song? I love that. I love her music, especially Little More Love, especially that song. Yeah, I love that music. Evangelic Paragon says, "You need that salt gun for the flies." Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm gonna change the color of the light there. Hang on. I'm telling you, I'm just gonna go like this. I'm telling you. So, hang on, I'm gonna fix something here. Okay. Oh shit. Because I'm lying down on a bed, so I know it looks kind of funny doing this, but it's kind of uncomfortable because I don't have a desk in here right now, so I know it looks kind of weird. I know. Hang on. I'm just gonna go like this. So, yeah. I'm telling you. Waffle Guy said he actually made a video of the reaction. What? Hang on. I want to see something here. something. I have to catch up with the. Hang on. Hang on. Waffle Guy's asking me if I ever got stung by a bee. Yes, I did. I got stung by one before. It hurts too. It actually hurts too. Because it feels like, like a bee sting feels like like, if you remember when you got a scab one day after you fell and you got your scab and then your scab falls off and then you touch the scab, how it feels. That's how a bee sting feels. Yeah. Paula King says before political correctness got started in the 90s, the 80s or later back, because I went to school and all people got along no matter what year. Well, yeah, I guess so. Well, I don't know how it is these days, but I don't know. I'm kind of like an introverted guy, so I don't go out too much, I don't really associate too much with people because it's always an issue like people like thinking like the wrong thing about me and stuff, and I just would rather not interact because they say the wrong they say things that are not true and stuff, drama or whatever. HW said, yeah, although I do like that they get rid of the good bugs, it's also the way they look. Yeah, they are scary, huh? Like the bug, spider. Yeah, I mean they are. I mean, bugs are scary. They look scary. I mean, yeah, the look of them. Yeah. Oh, Waffle Guy, typos. That makes it harder for me to understand you. Telling you, y'all. Motley Crue says, I respect the spider's purpose. I just don't want them. Yeah, it's the same thing myself. I say the same thing. I don't want any bugs in the house. Who does? Who wants any bugs, even good ones, in the house? Yeah, I'm telling you. Yeah. Paula King said, we had talent shows at a show on the verge of breakdancing was new and people could really break dance. Oh yeah, well, I mean, my brothers did a little bit of that, break dancing. Yeah, I mean, well, yeah, I mean, break dancing was big. Well, it got big for us in the mid '80s, or 1984 particularly. Yeah. Francis says, hi, Francis says, hey, Gil, since 9/11 is approaching, where were you when the Twin Towers were attacked? I actually posted a video on YouTube about that, like where I was at and my reaction. I was living in Rialto, California, and I had just bought a mobile home at the time. And I was at home, but I was working that day. But I had just bought a mobile home and I was living in Rialto, California at the time. Yeah. So yeah, and my reaction is like, wow, big time. And I was wondering if war was gonna happen now. That's what I was thinking, Angelic Paragon said, oh wow, I had no idea. Sorry, I asked for a strong fellow life. What? You're a strong fellow life can be so harsh. Well, yeah, well, yeah, whatever. I'm telling you, yeah. Well, yeah, I'm telling you. Why don't Gil look like Steve Martin? Because I was built this way. Rudy our rat hat is asking me that. I'm telling you. Because I was built this way. Yeah. Yeah. Richard Gunther, Paula King said, my dad was a manager in the mid 70s and he got to meet the real Colonel Harlan Sanders, huh? Very interesting. Very good. I'm telling you. Francis, hang on. Andrew Mag says, who do you think was a queen of the early 80s? Olivia Newton-John, Diana Ross, Donna Summer, Barbara Streisand, or Pat Benatar? Who do I think was a queen? I would say, well, in my opinion, I would say probably Pat Benatar. That's my opinion, though. Of Angelique Paragon says, feels like a cigarette on your. Yeah, bee sting, huh? Yeah, it kind of does, like a burning cigarette on your arm. Yeah, I could probably say that. Yeah, I mean how it feels. Bee sting. Yeah, they're actually pretty painful. I don't know. I would imagine if I thought bee stings are painful, I can imagine what a wasp sting feels like. Gee, wow. Paula King said my dad was excited to meet the KFC colonel. I'm telling you. So you wrote down, yeah, that's pretty cool. That's really cool. Hang on. Yeah. Chicky Willie says, have you ever asked your YouTube followers to type in where they're checking in from? No, I never did. I mean, I'm not gonna tell you. Well, you guys can. All of you guys, if you want to type, well, yeah, they do. I mean, sometimes I don't know where you guys are from, and I don't know what time it is and stuff over there. And then sometimes it's midnight, or they sometimes could be from the other side of the world. I'm telling you. A rat hatter says on his chest. Yeah. Waffle guy says, have you ever fell down the? Yeah, I did that once, at least once or twice. Very painful to do that, I tell you. And yeah, I fell down the stairs. Yeah, I've done it. It's painful when that happens, I tell you. Evangelic Paragon says, where's the beef? Yeah, remember that commercial? The where's the beef commercial? I'm telling you. Andrew Mag says, was it common to see interactional relationships in the 80s? It was not as common. I mean, it was not as common. But I haven't really seen too much of that. I don't really see a lot of that right now. I mean, it's not a lot, but I do. Yeah, actually, it's hard to say though. Really, yeah, I think it's more common today. More common, but it was not as common in the 80s that I know of. Not that I know of. Interactional and interactional relationships. Yeah, like mixed races. Well, it's pretty common right now, but anyway, Paula King says, I'm like you on the introverted, don't go out much because people are very unpredictable. Yes, oh yeah, major time, man. And I was afraid that someone's gonna go off. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's why I don't like to be that's why it's like it's the way it is for me today, I mean I don't like to associate with some people because they might think that I'm let me get a drink. Yeah, it's true about that. For me, I mean, people are unpredictable outside. So I don't. For me, I just like to stay home. And even my kids. I don't like that. I mean, sometimes it's kind of. I feel like I feel more safer just being home by myself than to be out with some people that are unpredictable. Waffle guy said you weren't alive on 9/11/01. I wasn't born until 1,400 days later. I'm telling you. Waffle Guy says, hang on. I'm just gonna. Just gonna lie down a little. Just lie down. It's getting kind of tiring for me. I'm telling you. So, for a little bit. Hang on. Let me see. Waffle Guy is asking me if I like cheesecake. Yeah, I don't. Not really. Paula King says in some regions of the country, interactional started big time, but in the South, they didn't really come until the very late 80s or early 90s. Yeah, really? Hang on. Richard Gunther says, Rudy, do you know the song and the year? I would suggest you not talk to Rudy that much because all he's going to keep doing is giving you math equations, or he's going to keep saying you the same thing all the time. He's going to keep telling you, he's going to keep asking you the same questions all the time, you know. I'm telling you. HWR says the 80s hit coming out by Diana Ross is the 80s hit coming out. Oh. I was getting kind of confused there, but it's the song that's called "I'm Coming Out." I have to check that song out. I haven't really paid much attention to all the songs. Andrew Mag says, "Do you see any '80s fashion trends on people today who think that was?" Do I see? No, they don't think it's new, but I think they probably already know that it's '80s, you know. But and they just like it, you know. Yeah, Waffle Guy video from 2019, no 2008, 18, where you're drinking slushies. I'm telling you. All right, Hatter says that you don't remember falling down the stairs, but my brother did. I'm telling you, Andrew Mag says, what do you think of the new Jack Swing era? New Jack, well, I'm not familiarized with that. New Jack Swing era. I'm not really familiarized with that term, but so the Waffle Guy is asking me, do I hate it when they have the caps lock on? Well, I hate it when that happens when I'm meant to put it on lowercase and then the first letter is a lowercase and then the rest of them is caps. Yeah. When I do it the other way, I hate it when I do that. Yeah. I'm telling you. I will go to McDonald's on January 8th, 2020. That's a nice prediction, Waffle Guy. I think I'll go to McDonald's on August 10th, 2022. I'm telling you. Yeah. And make a video there. Well, I'll make a video everywhere I go. I'm telling you. Rat Hat is asking me if I like Mariah Carey. I like the singer. But I think the only song that I really like is what's the song? It's a deep house song. Dream Lover it's called. Waffle Guy says, do you watch Going to Make? Not really. Waffle Guy is asking me, did I have a house tour? Yes, I did. I have a video up there. I have a video of the house. in 1988. The house I used to live in 1988. Yeah. Paula King says, love that song by the Pointer Sisters. We Are Family. I really love that song myself. We Are Family. Yeah, I really like that song. That's a nice song. Andrew Mag says, do you think that the cocaine has made a significant comeback since the 80s? Well, that's a good question because nobody in my family or nobody, not even any of my friends were really into cocaine, so I don't know much. I would not really be able to give an answer to that because I don't know. I mean, because my brothers or nobody I knew really did cocaine, or anything. But if I would think, well, I think cocaine has always been an issue with police, Yeah. Waffle Guy said you have a video of your house tour. Well, you're supposed to upload it. I know you said your parents that you're too young to upload videos. Hi, Sugaro Mo. Hi. I'm telling you. Oh yeah, you're the one on Facebook, huh? Yeah, I recognize. I remember you. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Yeah, Shugaro Mo. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm telling you. Arahida says Con Polo. No. Richard Gunther said Paula was Sister Sledge. Yeah, I think so. I think it is Sister Sledge, huh, that sings that song. Yeah, well, I didn't know that. I like that song, We Are Family. I do know. I like that. Yeah, you're right. I think, yeah, Andrew Mag says family is, yeah. I wasn't even really paying attention to the artist. I was just knowing the song, I like the song, like, We Are Family. Yeah. And Angelic Peregrine says, laughing at that. I'm telling you. If I Facebook Arahada and send them a message, I'll never hear the end of it. I'll never hear the end of you. I'm telling you. Chicky Wheelie says, Gil, do you remember the 80s song Wake Up by Stop? Oh, I love that song. It's like a DJ song, I would call it. I really like that song. I mean, it brings back memories from the 1986. I love that song. It's like I called it like a freestyle song, but I really like that song. That Wake Up by Stop. Yeah, I really like that song. Paula King says, Richard, thanks. I thought I had it wrong, girlies band. Yeah. I'm telling you. Evangelic Perrigan said, you need a dab just once in your life. What is a dab? I'm telling you. You need a dab just once in your life. I'm telling you. Andrew Mag says, who do you think was bigger in the 80s? Janet Jackson or Whitney Houston? I think, Janet Jackson or Whitney Houston? What do you guys think was bigger in the 80s? Janet Jackson or Whitney? I would say, in my opinion, was Janet Jackson, though. That's my opinion, though. So, Waffle Guy said, are you going to the storm area 51? Not me. I'm just gonna stay home. I'm here just gonna stay home and watch VHSs instead. HWR said, I love this song, Head Over Heels by Tears for Fears, huh? Oh, so you like that song? I thought, wasn't that head over heels sung by a girl. I'm telling you. Sugaro Mo says it's sugar. Yeah, okay. Okay. It's sugar with H and the LMO are my daughters. And okay. Okay. Oh, yeah. Sugar. Oh, man. Okay, Waffle Guy says, "You are great, Gil. God, thank you very much." And that's what I always like to hear, apparently. I'm telling you, Richard Gunther, Paula with a wink. That's cute. Waffle Guy says, "Do you have a video where, for some reason, the audio didn't get?" Uh, it, I don't think I really have any videos like that I know. Yeah, I don't think I have any videos like that. Not really. Evangelic Paragon, use a wild dude, yo. I don't know what he said though. Anyway, Sugar. I'm sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. Shugaro Mo. But I mean, what concerts have I been to? I've never gone to any concerts today or yesterday. I mean, I never been to any concerts like during the 80s, 90s, or even today. I mean, all my life I've never been to any. And I don't think even my brother's been to any concerts themselves. I don't think we ever done that. Andrew Mag says, "Do you think food was better in the 80s?" Hmm. Well, I think the food in restaurants were probably better in the 80s. I would think, but food in the 80s, I probably think that maybe they tasted better in the 80s, but I don't know though. Really, I mean, food tastes good right now, I guess, but I mean, fast food is a little bit different, but still good though. I mean, Waffle Guy says VHS quality sucks. The only reason people use them was because there was no better option. Yeah, you're right. Waffle Guy. Well, yeah, because back in the day, that's what we had. That in the 80s, that's all we had. Well, we had Beta also, but we had pretty much everybody had VHS back then, and that's the only thing that we had. Yeah. Evangelic Paragon says Donnie Darko. Telling ya. Andrew Mag says, "Who did you like better in the 80s? Dionne Warwick or Aretha Franklin?" I like Dionne Warwick though. I think I like Warwick better because I like her song. I like the music. What's her song? One of my favorite songs from her is "I Say a Little Prayer." Probably my favorite song from Warwick. Yeah. Whitney Houston. I like some of her music too. I mean, I think there's some music. Yeah. Hang on, I'm gonna catch up on more comments. Sugar Oral Mo is asking me, how do I convert my VHS tapes? Wow. I mean, I actually posted a video about this. I'm using this program that's called VHS to DVD, and it comes with a dongle, like what that we hook up to the USB, and then we plug in our RCA cables onto this dongle, and then the computer converts the signals into something that the computer can use, and then it transfers the cassettes, the VHS onto my computer. So I'm using a program. I'm using this program. I'll show you right now. I'll show you my. This is what I'm using right now. This is what I use to convert my VHS to DVDs. I use a program. It's a software, and it comes with a little USB dongle, as you see it right there. And that's how I do it. I put up a video about this, about that. Excuse me. Yeah. So let me see. Hi, Tony DP. And I'm lying down on bed because it's getting tiring to be up all the time. Yeah. So anyways, hang on. Getting home from work and I find you live streaming. Yeah. Very nice. That's a nice way to end your day, huh? How funny. So let me see. Hang on. Angelic Paragon says, do you know anyone who misses their younger head of hair? You have good genes. Well, I know some people. Well, Joe. I mean, I don't know. You know Joe on my videos, right? Yeah, Joe. Like, no, he always had the wish that he had either full head of hair or that type of thing. You know, he always had the wish for it. You know, yeah, back in the day. Yeah, Joe. It was Joe, big time. He used to wish that he would have. I came around several people. You know, like that wish that they had full head of hair. You know, yeah. Chicky Willie's asking me, do I like In and Out? I love In and Out. In and Out is probably one of my favorite places to eat out, you know. No, I'd probably say. And one of my, I love their hamburgers there. I mean, it's really good. And the French, I love their fries too, you know, especially their cheesy fries. I like to do cheesy fries. I'm telling you. Hang on, I'm catching up with more comments. Randy SoCal said Michael Jackson. Oh. Waffle Guy says, do you like Peppa Pig? Yeah, my kid, we used to watch that show. That show is kind of funny. Man. Well, I like to watch cartoons of all kinds. You know, I like watching cartoons. I mean, of all kinds. I like cartoons, you know. It's still fun to watch. Paula King says he's seen Jefferson Starship in concert. Totally cool. When was that? When did you see the concert? Well, I know the singer Jefferson Starship. Yeah, I think I know I like at least one song from that guy. Sugar Morrow, Cigar Mode. Cool. I'm going to order. Yeah, I mean that program works good. I mean it works good for me. You know, I mean. Yeah, it works well for me. I mean, like transferring the VHS onto the DVD. Yeah, it works good for me. Yeah. Thing I'm not sure how much you can buy it for now. I think it's probably like between 30 and $50, you know. Awful guy says, have you ever broke a plate by accident? Boy, have I. Especially in my job and well, back in my dishwasher job, you know, like I broke at least one or two. Oh, of course I did, you know. Andrew Max says, do you agree that the late 80s had a lot of Spanish influenced music? I guess. I guess so, but I think a lot in the 90s, you know, it was a lot of that, you know. Well, I think they did. I mean, they did. Yeah. Spanish influenced music. Excuse me. Randy SoCal says, I would feel bad if I was born in the 90s. And then if I was born in the 90s or 2000, I got to experience the 80s as a kid. Oh, yeah, big time. Well, the 80s was fun for me. I had my life in the 80s, and overall, I was okay. I was fine. I was happy with life overall, you know. Although some parts of the '80s for me was a challenge, but everything was all good. It was all good. I'm telling you. Let me see. Randy SoCal is asking me, was Joe your stepdad? Yes, he was. I mean, in 1992, my mom married him in 1992. So he was my stepdad, apparently. Going on to 2001 when he left. Excuse me again. HWR says the song Invisible Touch by Genesis is a great hit as well. Oh, yeah. I'm telling you. Genesis. I like the song from Genesis. What's the name of it? I forgot the name of that song, the one that they're famous for. Paula King says, hang on. Waffle Guy says, when I think of Gil, I think of a cat person. No, I would like to know why. Maybe because of my fangs. Maybe because of my canines. Telling you. Paula King says, speaking about the new millennium, remember how everyone was scared to the guy? Yeah, the Y2K thing. Remember that? Well, I don't remember seeing people getting all crazy or anything, but I didn't. It didn't really concern me too much, though. Really. And then Tony DP is requesting me to sing the song "Baby Shark." La 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 la. Oh man, that song. My kid is trying to play that song on the guitar or the violin that she has. Oh man. Andrew says, uh, who do you think was a better dancer, Janet Jackson or Paula Abdul? In my opinion, says Paula Abdul. That's just my opinion. Oh, hi, Erica Wilson. Oh, thank you for your little donation there. My favorite memory of the '90s. Hmm. Oh, okay, let me see. Favorite memory of the '90s. Probably 1991. Yeah, I think 1991 or 98. Probably, probably 98 when I moved into the house in 98, and also probably like 91 when I got my or 92, I think. 91. 91 was a great memory. 91 because how to call it, because I was like the time when I was getting my settlement, my after I wrecked the scooter, and my job was no longer an issue and stuff. Yeah, that was a memory. And 91 was probably a nice memory. Yeah. Waffle Guy said, "Can you say woof woof? I'm a dog. Woof woof, woof woof. I'm a dog." Telling you. Andrew Max says, "Do you agree that the woman in the '80s smelled like hairspray and Estee Lauder?" Oh man, like that Aqua Net, huh? How funny. I mean, I don't know, but the girlies never used to come to me. I'm telling you. A rat hat is asking a woman smelly. That's a rat. Well, I wouldn't know about that. Chicky Willie said the '80s brought us breakdance. That was fun. Yeah, I mean breakdancing. That the most memorable year for me. The most memorable times for the '80s was '84 through '86. Those were my favorite times of the decade. I don't know why, but I mean I had a. I think it's just the break dancing and the Atari days. It was just a fun part of the decade for me. I'm telling you, Waffle Guy says about the videos was March 5th, 1999 a great day for you? I would have to go to my videos and find out. Yeah. Yeah. Need. Excuse me. Hang on. Do you hate it when you hit butt on a rash? I hate those itches. Period. I'm telling you. Waffle guy is asking me what's my favorite item at McDonald's. I like what do you call it? I love sundaes with caramel. I like caramel sundaes. A redhead is asking me what's my favorite item at Jack in the Box. I think I like the buttery Jack hamburger there. Waffle guy is asking me was February 5, 2005 a great day for you? Well, I have to go back to my videos and find out. Well, 2006 is when my sibling was born. Exactly that date. Randy SoCal said Black Americans created breakdance. Yeah, it's like the hip hop, like blacks, like I would always think hip hop being black people, like or Black American. I would always think that way. That's just what I think of it. Not being racist or anything. I'm just like that's what I think of it. I just think of it that way. Yeah. Break dancing and stuff, yeah. Andrew Mag says, "Do you remember when it was legal to ride in the back of a truck?" Oh yeah, big time. I used to ride in the back of a pickup truck in the '80s, like in my aunt's truck. We used to do that all the time. I mean, there was never an issue. But I remember at least some of those long drives in the back of a pickup truck. I tell you, I mean, it would be kind of scary. Like to make sure that we don't get too close to the edge of the truck, because that's scary. It was scary back then. Thank you very much, Waffle Guy, for blessing me. I sneezed. Yeah, I sneezed. And Sugaro Mode, thank you very much for your comment that blessed me. Yeah, yeah, it was I sneezed. Not bad. Hi, George Cole. I'm telling you. Ha. Waffle guy said, I used to love quarter pounder at McDonald's until they changed it. Did they change it? I don't know. I still like their burgers right now. I mean, they're quarter pounders right now. And uh, Shigaro most remembers that too, about riding in the back of a pickup truck. Yeah. Waffle guy is asking me, do I hate headaches? Well, I do, but I almost never get those though. I don't get headaches that often. Not very often. Paula King said, Andrew, back end of Uncle's truck, stand up, holding on to the row bar. What a blast. Yeah, I guess I guess back in the day they didn't care. The law didn't care about that. Yeah, they didn't care about that back then. Well, for guys asking me, do I like bomb pops? They're just okay. I mean, it's hard for me to eat those though because of my teeth. I don't have any teeth to eat those with. I'm telling you. So Waffle says, yeah, they changed the formula. Hello. Now HWR says he loved caramel sundaes. I'm telling you. Paula King said, we didn't get hassled too bad about about riding in the back of a pickup truck, so it's fun. Yeah, it was. I mean, I would say it was, you know. Andrew's asking me, do you see lessening of affiliation today compared to the that's a good question. I mean, I think we still have that today, you know, but I mean, that I know, but maybe there is. I'm not sure. I mean, I know there was a lot during the 90s and the 80s. I know that for sure. Excuse me again. I'm telling you. Waffle Guy said, yeah, videos of March 24th. Well, I got all kinds of videos. Yeah, you're eating. You got a lot of detailed videos there. Randy SoCal says pickup trucks were popular in the 80s. My auntie's husband John had a lowrider pickup truck then. Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, pickup trucks were pretty popular. If I remember, like the mini trucks, you know. Wawa guy is asking me when it hit January 1st, 1990, did I realize how much of the 80s he took for granted? That's a good question. Do I? Well, I mean, I was just happy that it went on to the new year. That's all. I mean, I didn't have much to say about whether I took 80s for granted or not, you know. Excuse me. George Cole said, my family used to have a Ford Ranger pickup truck in the 80s and the early 90s. And they always had a bed. I'm feeling something on my hair. Feeling something. I was feeling something on my hair. And they, in the early 90s, they always had a bed made in the back half with the original camper and share. Yeah, shell, huh? Well, yeah, we used to do that in our days too. The shell on a pickup truck, you know, that was kind of fun. Andrew Mag says, do you think the year 1990 was a real last year of the 80s? Well, I would probably think it took at least like until like 92 before the 80s vibe completely disappeared, you know? Yeah. HWR says, I've always loved the Big Mac. I mean, yeah, having Big Macs. And that's something I don't like at McDonald's. I don't like lettuce, you know. I'm not into lettuce, you know. Waffle Guy says Wendy's burgers are great too. I like Wendy's. Jack in the Box is good. All right, had I said. I love Jack in the Box. Waffle Guy is asking me, does your mom watch the 80s? Yeah, she does sometimes. I'm telling you. Randy SoCal says, this is weird. I remember the last day of 1980s and 1989 being on a Sunday. Yeah, I'm telling you. Andrew says, do you agree that Jody Watley and Janet Jackson had the same? And I would probably think so. I would probably have to say that. Shugaro Mo is asking me, how long did you live in Pomona? Only 3 months. Because of my roommate, I mean, there was so many problems with the roommate that I had. and I had to leave. I had to leave the town because I mean, because it was kind of like a danger for me to stay there because of the nature that he was, like the trouble he would always invite. It was for my safety that I leave that area. So it was only 3 months that I lived there for. Yeah. Waffle Guy says last day will be on 2019 will be on a Tuesday, huh? I'm telling you. Randy SoCal says the 80s vibe went out after. Yeah, I mean, I would say, it goes with everything, like that. Excuse me. I know, like the 80s, the 70s vibe didn't finish until like the 82 or something like that. Hang on. It's weird that I'm already getting nostalgia from the memories from last year. Well, yeah, I mean, sometimes it can feel that way. That was Waffle Guys commenting. The Waffle Guy's asking me if I like Pikachu. That character's funny, man. It's cute. Pikachu's cute. It's funny, man. I mean, my kid like the character. It's funny, man. Andrew is asking me, do you miss seeing men and women actually dressed up like power dressing? Do you think fashion today looks lazy? Well, I mean, whatever. I think whatever about today's out outfits or whatever. I just think whatever. Bolep, hi Bolep, hi. What happened to the trailer home you lived? Well, you mean the mobile home? Well, I sold that one to my mom, and my mom's living in it currently. My mom is living in that mobile home right now, and I used to live there from 2000. Back in 2001, I lived there until 2009, and then Rudy Red is asking, why does a Pikachu character turn black or brown after burn? I think everything turns black when they burn, don't you think? Telling you. Paula King says, I lived my life to the fullest because you never know how much time you're gonna get. And Gil, by you starting to the video so young, it seems like you felt the same. Yeah, I would say. Making videos was always something really fun for me, and then it's like fun for me to do. It's always been. It just was built into me. But it's also because I just wanted to remember. I always felt like I want to remember. Well, it's true about the time they just turned to you gotta live your life to the fullest because you never know how much time you gonna get. It's true there. George Cole says, "Hang on, going fast. The comments are going fast. You think the $1,000 bulky high pro cams will sell in stores soon? I don't think about that. Well, I don't know. It's a good question. Well, they do right now, don't they? Telling you. Yeah, you're right. Waffle Guy says once the sun sets on December 31st, we'll never see the light from the 2010s again. So that's why right now is a good time to make a video of your life in 2019 because it's not too still your chance to make videos of this decade. I'm telling you. Hang on, one of you was saying something that I thought was kind of funny. I don't know why I said it was funny, but Randy SoCal said, I still have my 80s and 90s personality. I thought for a minute you're gonna say I still have my 80s and 90s videos. Well, I actually have my 80s personality myself. I mean, I'd like to live. I still 80s is still my life right now. Still big time. Does my daughters make videos? No, they don't. Are your parents proud that you made these videos from three? That they are. I would say, why not? I mean, HWR says, yeah, I think I remember seeing your roommate and some. Oh man, that's funny. Yeah, no, yeah, cause I got my apartment got burglarized, and I lost like $2,000 worth of stuff, in the burglary at the time. I have all my videos up there. And I have it up on YouTube right now. That like the day of my burglary, like how it hurt me. That harmed me. It got me, like the CDs, losing all my CDs is what hurt me more than anything else because some of those CDs were kind of rare, or like some of those CDs were something that I would never see again or that I would never hear again, until eBay came out. And I was able to reorder some of the CDs that I had long lost and that I was never able to find in a store again. It's raining where you're at, Waffle Guy? Dang, I wish it would rain over here, man. Wish it would rain more over here. Don't get much over here. Bolep says, where did you have all that? Where did you have that mobile home? I'm planning on buying one. That was in Rialto, California. Andrew says, do you think that grunge music from the 90s killed the glam metal band of the 80s? I wouldn't really know because I never really paid much attention to the artists or things they are, like their status or things like that. I just liked deep house music in the mid 90s. Paula King, I guess, is answering Andrew's question, saying 90s was the last great fashion era when we even dressed nice to go to eat, or oh yeah, when we dressed nice, huh? I think people dress nice now, but I mean, I guess. I mean, well, you could see the videos. You could see some of my videos like at the mall from 1999. Yeah. HWR says Pikachu sort of reminds me of a Pomeranian. The other dog. Yeah, well, Pikachu's funny, man. Yeah, like Waffle Guys. Like, do you like chicken nuggets? I'm not a big fan of them. At least the Bulger didn't steal. The burglar did not steal it. Yeah, no. I mean, I was this close to my home movie collection, my home videotapes being stolen that day. Yeah, big time, and I was this close to losing all of my home movies through the thieves. I tell you, shit, that was pretty scary there. I had all of my videotapes there, my home movies from 1980, 88 till 1998 when they ripped me off. Yeah, they could have easily taken those videotapes too. Lucky they didn't do it, man. Shit. Andrew's asking me, do you think that NSYNC and Backstreet Boys were wannabes of the new kids? I think all three of them were, in my opinion. Yeah, I think, yeah, I would probably have to say that about NSYNC being like, people like used to criticize NSYNC, like including like a meme where they put in suck. That was funny. Randy SoCal says Yahoo came out in 1994. the first social media sites for the general public. Yeah, we didn't. I mean, the internet was out back then, but we didn't get it. We didn't have too many people, going on the net, though. Paula King says, now we need a song tonight. We're going to party like it's 2019. I'm telling you. Sugar almost says, good night. Oh, okay. Well, good night. I'll see you. Uh, Cigar almost. Uh, I'll see you then. I'll see you there. And then Randy SoCal says, what's your favorite game system? Well, excuse me. I guess I would say Genesis. I liked playing Nintendo, well, the 8-bit system. I liked the Mario Brothers 3. I like anything with the Mario Brothers. I think maybe the Wii with the Mario Brothers, uh, what do you call that? The Galaxy. I like that game. Yeah. Duck's Rule says, where is that house that you lived in when your mom and Joe were? Where it was in Fontana. That's in Fontana, California. Andrew is asking me, how long would you stay the neon? Huh? Would you say that neon was around in the 80s? Was it late 80s or did it come around neon? Are you talking about like, I think it's the 80s. Well, probably late 80s. Waffle Guy says, video from July 23rd. Andrew says, which decade had the best horror movies, 80s or 90s? I would say, well, I don't know, both of them. Maybe 80s, I would think, maybe. I'm telling you. Waffle Guy says, Gilbert, every video you upload, so I tell you in the comment section a brief story. Oh, yeah. I'm telling you. Very interesting. Randy SoCal agrees about the systems that I think was good. Waffle Guy, man, I'm gonna miss the 2010. Good thing I have a lot. Well, 2010 is not over yet, so I'm telling you, I'll make a lot of videos and you won't miss it. Paula King said, I still go see NKOTB and Backstreet. New Kids on the Block. Okay. Sorry, after you. Yeah, really? Paula King, huh? Waffle Guy says, I had some bad days in 2019, but I don't care. Well, I had bad days all the time. Telling you. Hang on. Sant YYC, hi. I heard there was a major earthquake. Major earthquake? There's no major earthquake here. There's just a little jolt here. No, I didn't. Well, I didn't feel it because I wasn't here. Because I was in Sacramento 2 weeks ago. Yeah. And Randy SoCal, the early 2000s as well. And police videos, hi. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. George Cole says, you did also lose your Sony camcorder in the burglary. Yeah, I did. Oh, yeah, you remember that, huh? George Cole. Yeah, I had a burglary in 1995, too. Yeah, you're right. and my Sony camcorder got stolen. But I was able to get another. I got another one, though. I don't know if they would have resold it on eBay, though. Because we didn't have eBay in the mid '90s. Hang on. Okay. Andrew is asking me if I can name any members of the Brat Pack from the. Well, I'm not familiarized with that, with Brat Pack, so I could not answer that one, unfortunately. Police Videos is asking me when were digital cameras become cameras common. Early 2000s. I think, yeah, early 2000s is when they started becoming common. But I think it was more like the mid 2000s when they became widespread. Randy SoCal says the 90s seemed long. I have to plug in my computer because it's running out of batteries. Hang on. I'm gonna plug in my computer so it don't run out of battery. Well, anyways, hang on. Yeah. I'm getting tired now. It's getting midnight, so it seems like Waffle Guy said there was once a tornado in my area that caused millions of dollars in damage and killed 3 people back in 2002, huh? Oh, yeah, because you live in the area where there's tornadoes, huh? Yeah. Duck's Rule says, I'm telling you. Andrew is asking me, which was bigger in the 80s, Sony or Panasonic? I would say Sony for that one. Sony was bigger in the 80s. HWR says, have you ever played Grand Theft Auto San Andreas? Nope, I never actually played that game before. I know everybody loves that game. The whole world is so into that game. I never played it, though. Yeah. Paula says, love our 80s cats. I'm telling you. Randy SoCal said, items and cameras should have serial numbers so they could be traced for no one can sell them. Yeah, they could. They could actually do things like that, like where you would, like these days, like your phone, for an example, like when you register like when you put your information to activate your phone, nobody can really use them anymore these days. Like if they stole it, the iCloud and all, you can't even use them. That's how they should do. They should do that with all devices, with certain devices at least. I'm telling you. Yeah, I mean, Paula King is getting annoyed by Rudy Arata. Yeah, I mean, I don't blame you. I'm telling you. Police video says, I heard people in the 90s use digital cameras already, right? Right? I think so. In the 90s? Well, they really didn't have very many of them. I mean, they had cameras for the cell phones, but the quality is really bad though for digital. You could not really do digital cameras in the late 90s or even you could not do digital cameras in the 90s because the pictures were real small. They would come out real small. So it just didn't work out. So I mean, we still did the film cameras, but they didn't start getting improved until like the early 2000s. Waffle Guy says it's raining pretty bad right now. Say, I wish we got rain right now. We get thunderstorms a lot here in Ohio. I'm telling you. And then, so right now, Paula King and Rudy Alrahada are kind of like on a little check there. Because I wouldn't pay attention to Alrahada too much. Let me see. Randy SoCal says, "Oh, Sony was very popular." Yeah, it was. I mean, Waffle Guy's asking me, "Have I ever broken an electronic?" Boy, have I. Dozens of times. George Cole said, "I'm talking about my Canon HD from 2009. It's the same camcorder with the same settings someone covered that was maybe vicious of it being stolen." And I'm telling you. Yeah, well, anyway, so. Yeah, and for Paula King, I mean, I'm telling you that Rudy always asks about a $45 bill. Always asking about a $45 bill. I'm telling. Bo Lip says, "Do you know what the problem might be when your camcorder only records 5 seconds and then it shuts off?" You know what? I think I'm thinking like the mechanical parts or I mean, how you call it, the mechanical parts might be like stuck and it's causing the thing to turn off. I mean, it yeah, I think it's mechanical parts that might be stuck. That might be stuck and it's not letting it fully operate and it's protecting itself from overloading. And when the mechanical parts are stuck, that's what I think it is. Let me see. Randy SoCal said, "Do you believe that a person ever landed?" Did I believe it? Well, yeah, of course I believe about a person. I always known about that from years ago. And like, so that people landed on the moon on 1969. Yeah, big time. Well, of course I didn't. I wasn't born to see the news. Of course I wasn't. Paula King. Yeah, I know this. Yeah, Rudy Alrahada has this thing about the number 45. Telling you, man. Hang on. Hang on. Only joking. Hang on. Hang on. What was the most embarrassing stories that happened to you in the public? I don't even know. Waffle Guy's asking me. I wouldn't even know that one. I'm telling you. Hang on. Rudy is no math teacher. He's just this Rudy guy is autistic. He says that he is. He's autistic, and he's always like he always keeps asking the same questions, and he always has the same specific thing that he's always talking about. Like you'll always see that. You'll see that. I'm telling you. Hang on, Amy. Hi, Amy. Hang on. You are awesome. Thank you for making and saving all of this. Thank you very much. And welcome to my time capsule. I'm telling you. I absolutely love. Yeah, thank you very much. Welcome to my time capsule. I'm telling ya. Yeah. So, anyways, hang on. So, Randy SoCal said that like most people don't believe that people landed on the moon. I don't see why not. I mean, I don't know why people don't believe in that. I mean, I haven't come across anybody saying that they don't believe that man landed on the moon. I'm telling you. Yeah. Police video says people born in 2009 onwards don't even know film cameras. Yeah, yeah, no, it's true. I mean, film cameras. I mean, I kind of like it's kind of like primitive to me now. I mean, but I think I know at least one person who still uses those. But I mean, digital cameras, is better apparently. But sometimes it's good to have a film camera because it's dedicated to pictures, only. Sent why she says, "Do you think people will actually storm Area 51?" Well, whatever. I'll just be here watching my VHS movies when it happens. I don't care. George Cole says, "Have you ever lost your wallet?" What happened to me? That happened to me a couple months back, and we had to have everything from that. I hate that. When I lost my wallet several times in my life, and I hate when that happens too, because you have to cancel out everything, and oh man, I hate that. That driver license, gonna get a new license. That's a pain, man. I'm telling you. Randy SoCal says maybe 45 is his favorite number. I have four favorite numbers: 26, 8, 3, 4, and 7. Yeah, I'm telling you. Waffle Guy says, "Have you ever been caught filming?" And of course, all the time. I'm telling you. If you're talking about people not wanting to make a video, well, it's typical, for me to get that. Well, yeah, well, if I'm talking about phone, well, I just hide it, but even then, it's kind of hard to hide sometimes. Yeah, some people like will notice that I'm recording and then they look at me. Yeah, I mean, well, what can I say? I'm telling you. Police video says saw some people starting texting and walking home late 90s and the early 2000s. Well, I know like yeah, hang on. Really? Video? I mean, are they my video you're talking about? Well, I know we were doing that in the early 2000s. Yes. I mean, yeah, we were, no, even in the 90s because my first cell phone was in 1999. Waffle guy is asking me, how did I get glasses? Well, these are just reading glasses. I need these to read so I could read properly. Paula King is asking me, Gil, what's one of the most exciting things you ever filmed? If you're talking about like ever, I would say Philippines. I mean, but if we're talking about 80s and 90s, probably like the trips in Vegas or things like that, Arizonian trips and things like that. Yeah, I mean, I would say, or like yeah, things like that. Telling you, Randy SoCal says, have you ever did a backflip before? I used to do that. Well, no, I was never able to do those. No, not even. I could not do those. And I was able to do head stands, but not back flips. There's no way. I mean, I could not do those. Yeah. Waffle Guy says, "Have you ever thought you press record?" But yeah, I had asking me that question, and I posted a video about that the other day. Like, I posted a video about like, did I used to carry my camcorder with me all the time in the '80s? I titled it like that, and yes, I did talk about that too. Yeah. Paula King said, "I think Area 51 will have so much military force that no one will get through." Yeah, I'm telling you. George Cole said, "Probably be more easier to visit you if I could live closer." Oh, hell, your stepsister lives in Kentucky. Oh, man, you live 2 hours away. Randy she says, saying, "Oh, okay, cool, Mr. Good." How funny. But I could not do backflips. I was able to do pull ups. Like, I was able to do 5 pull ups in school. Yeah, I'm telling you. HWR Night Gale, thanks for the light. So I outlasted you, huh? How funny. I'm telling you, Chris Rex. Hi, Chris Rex. Gil, if someone offered you $300,000, $300,000, or for all of your '80s, '90s, and early 2000s, $300,000 or $3,000? If someone offered you 300, yeah, I probably would. For $300,000, I probably would. Yeah, why not? Yeah, I mean, if it was $300,000, yeah, I probably would. Why not? I mean, yeah, yeah, why not? I would. Well, anyway, right to the kid. Oh, hi, hi. Bolep said, "Have you ever recorded over your old footage on the same tape? Did you?" I done it. I done that once, at least once, and like where I recorded over my old tape by accident. Yeah, I done it at least once. Yeah, yeah, it was pretty bad. No, well, my camcorder never malfunctioned. If it did, no, I never had a problem with that. Waffle Guy says, Chris Rex says, for me, for my house on my own, I would say no. Waffle Guy, for my home videos, I would say no because money isn't there. No. I'm telling you, my home mood. That's hard to say though, really. Karen Martinez, hi. Hi. I think I should probably be calling it the day because I'm telling you. Police video says, "Do you know most of the police cars dash cams are still currently? Do you know? Are they? Are they still doing VHS? Oh yeah." Randy SoCal said, "I can't flip our breakdance anymore. Either getting I got told now. Harold, telling you." Richard Gunther is asking me, "Did your father remarry? Is that how you have a stepsister?" Yeah, yeah. My dad got remarried, to and her name is Paola. Let's see. Waffle Guy is asking me, what's the most terrifying moment of my life? When I got robbed back in 1996. I was at a bar one time and someone robbed me at gunpoint. That was a scary moment there. And of course, when I had the wreck on my scooter too, on the accident on the freeway. George Cole is asking me, I can still come up, right? Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, I'm telling you, why not? I don't drive at all. You know, I'm telling you. Yeah, yeah. Well, you can come. Yeah. Randy SoCal, I recorded over a cassette one. Oh yeah, it would be devastating for me to do that back in my day. What if I accidentally recorded over any of those cassettes or videos or something that I was not meant to do? Yeah. Paula King said, "Don't do it, Gil. Never sell your videos." Yeah, I would probably say the same thing. Nobody ever tried to do that to me, but Chris Rex is asking me, do I consider police more corrupt back in the day? Maybe they were more. I'm guessing. I would say maybe they were more corrupt back then because they were able to hide better without all the social media and stuff. But now, I'm telling you, yeah. I should. Well, my videos should be copyrighted, of course. I should probably put like a watermark on my videos or something. But I mean, I might have to start doing that. I don't know when, but Randy SoCal says that you got robbed. Wow, some people. Yeah, oh yeah, I got robbed before. Happened to me before. It was scary. It was a terrifying experience too. When I got robbed at gunpoint too, like demanding my money and like and to demanding my money and to get out of the car or something. Police video says my favorite era is 2000s, 2016. Hands down, my favorite. I'm telling you, that's good. Everybody has their own favorite. That's good though, man. That's good that you guys have your favorites. Yeah, yeah. I'm telling you. No. Waffle kind, I'd rather live today than during the Great Depression, yeah. And then Randy SoCal says most of the family and friends carry for self defense, yeah. Huh? I'm telling, and Rudy our redhead is asking me or us, can you explain the difference between the different color sprays of Raid? I don't know. I'm telling you. Waffle Guy says, do I get nostalgic from some recent video? Yeah, I do. I could. Why not? Well, I'm telling you. So you like the police videos like you said you like the 1890s through 1940s, but too bad tuberculosis, cholera, yellow fever, and all the nasty diseases are prevalent back then, huh? I'm telling you, fresh official. I let's smoke weed. I'm telling you, I don't smoke though. Paula King said, your videos have brought our group together. I love chats about the past because they were oh yeah, big time. I'm telling you, I think Chris Rat says that people were more healthy back then. Well, it's imaginable. I'm telling you. So you live in Arizona, huh? Fresh official waffle guy sends out a lot of videos. Well, this year, does this say I have my own? Yeah, why not? I'm telling you. I don't drink beer, no. Do I wish I filmed more videos of your family? Well, whatever. I'm kind of neutral about that. I'm telling you, do I remember the East Land Center in West Covina? Well, I'm not really familiarized with that. East Land Fresh officially. I've been on this live stream now like 3 hours now. Police video says, to be honest, was tuberculosis was very common in the 80s. You know, probably. I mean, diseases are pretty common, I would say. I'm telling Chris Rack says, Gil, how true is it that people could smoke cigarettes inside? Oh, yeah. I mean, back then, people, yeah, but back in the day, yes. I mean, in in restaurants, they were allowed to do that back then, but they stopped it altogether. I'm not sure exactly when, but yeah, see, they did allow it back in the day. They did they used to allow that, but they outlawed that, and not I mean in the they outlawed that though, like it was to do because because they were not the only ones smoking, because the non-smokers are smoking it too. Like it's like the saying that says like smokers are not the only ones who are smoking. Because the non-smokers are smoking their cigarettes too. Randy SoCal does not drink or smoke. Yeah, that's pretty good. I mean, not common to come around to people who don't drink and smoke. That's pretty interesting. I'm telling you. Hell. So I'm gonna make a 1 hour video on August 2019, huh? I'm telling you, George Cole says I went to Comic Con in San Diego these past few days. I was Superman, and just yesterday I was Batman. Yeah. I'm telling you, Paula King says that you're allergic to smoke, huh? Randy SoCal says life was easier back then if we had today's technology in the 80s when had been cool. But if today's technology was in the 80s, then it would be like today. It would be 2019 in the 80s. I'm telling you. I would wonder how things would be if suddenly that was going to happen. Waffle Guy says, do you like the YouTuber Collins Key? Because I see them in your life. Oh, actually, my kids are probably that's doing that. I'm telling you. Paula King says it was more social before technology. Yeah, well, yeah, of course. Yeah, because that's when you had to be forced to see people, like to interact, back in the day. I'm telling you. Well, looks like I think I'm gonna call it a day. It's already, I mean, it's already 3 hours. It's 12 o'clock p.m. over here, and 3 hours I've been on here, and I'm getting sleepy now. I'm telling you. Chris Rax is asking me, do I remember the O.J. Simpson? Oh yeah, big time. 1994. Oh yeah, big time. And Police Videos is asking me, you can experience the 80s and 90s by playing Grand Theft. Oh, yeah, funny. I think I heard a little bit about that. I'm telling you. Well, it looks like I guess I'm going to go ahead and call it the day, because it's already like 12 o'clock p.m. and I'm getting tired now. I've been on here for 3 hours, a little more than 3 hours now. I'm telling you. So, I mean, I hope we guys had a fun chat here. I mean, it was fun for me. Like I typically do this on Fridays and Sundays, usually. I mean, but it's mood warrant. It just depends on my mood. But I could be doing it any time. It might do. do them at any moment, though. I mean, just depends, you know. Okay, well, let me see. Okay, nice typing to you, Richard Gunder says. Okay, I'll see y'all. Waffle Guy and then Paula King says, I love using touch tone home phone and my old talk to my talking to the friend. I'm telling you, okay, Waffle Guy. Okay, I'll see you, and then I'll see you, Rudy. All right, had it later on too. Okay, and good night, Paula King, and then good night, Police Videos, and George Cole, and Chris Rax, and the Waffle Guy, and Rudy Arahada. Good night. And Paula King and Richard Gunther. Okay, well, I'm gonna leave in the next say 1 minute or less, maybe 30 seconds. Okay, so I know you guys had a nice chat, and I'll do it again like I sometimes do. Paula, okay, so good and yeah, that's Rudy Araheta for you. I'm telling you, 68 is your birth year, huh? Yeah, I was born 2 years later, so you're like 2 years older than me, then, huh? I'm telling you. So okay, alrighty. So I'll see you all and everything. And I'll keep uploading those videos and those old. Oh man, you guys just barely showed up. One more. Oh man, I've been on this for over 3 hours. I'm telling you. High power X. Hi. I'm telling you. 12 midnight. I'm getting tired. What do you have to say, high power? Tommy Hammond, I'm just about to leave right now, too. Oh, man, you guys are showing up right now. Oh, man. Oh, man. So, what do you got? Good morning. Good morning, Tommy Hammond. What do you two have to say? I guess maybe, oh, man. I'm telling you. High Power X. So, what do you guys have to say? I'll just, yeah. Uh, Tommy Hammond. I'm trying to remember where you're from. Where do I see you on Facebook sometimes? I'm not sure. Telling you. Well, anyways, High Power X. Wow, this is already like 12:30 in the morning here, and oh yeah, you're from Oregon, huh? I'm getting sleepy now. Telling you, huh? So, anyways, so what else? So, uh-huh. Okay, well, too bad that everything. I mean, well, of course, it's gonna happen when we have several bands. Yeah, apparently it happens when you have several bands. Okay, well, okay, I'm gonna get going anyway. Sorry for all of you guys who just came up, but I mean, there'll be a next time, you know. There'll be a next time. Maybe tomorrow. I mean, it depends on my mood, you know. Okay, alrighty. So Tommy Hamid gotta get up at 6:45. Working for 9 hours, huh? Hmm. And that's what I'm gonna be needing to do. Go back to work pretty soon. Telling you. So, anyways, okay. I'll see y'all all. So, okay.